Nick speaking, and welcome to this live stream. And if you're new to the channel and you want to keep up to date with the Wonders of Warhammer 40k, then please subscribe and hit the bell button so you can turn on all notifications so you don't miss an upload. Good evening, everyone. I hope you are all well. You probably noticed I am in a different location. I'll talk about that more in a second. So I'm just going to do a little chit chat whilst people join in. Today's video or live stream is going to be about, first of all, a hobby update, and then we're going to do a channel chat about the end of the road and the future of the channel. So I hope you are looking forward to the evening's live stream. Hello, everyone. Hopefully, let me know in the chat you can hear me and see me okay, because I don't want to get too deep into conversation until I know everything is streaming okay. So May already, and I know I said every month, but wow, didn't April go quick? We had Easter, which meant that Necron Girl was off school, so that was a bit more hectic than usual. Yes, all good. Excellent. Thank you. That's what I like to hear. So yeah, we had Easter. We've got, well, I did some extra work as the Easter as well. I did 6 days in a row, 1 week. And then, of course, on the telly, we've got the snooker, World Championship snooker, my favourite time of year. Love watching that, so that's taken up a bit of extra time. Hello, Freak. And then I've been watching Cobra Kai season 2. That's awesome. I watched that in 3 nights. Fantastic. And of course, Game of Thrones. So lots been going on to take me away from the hobby. However, the hobby has been happening. So I'll talk about that in a second. So if you are here, we've got 6+ Devo, hello, QG Painting, hello there, and Morgan Gork, hopefully I said that right. I said it like an orc, which is apparently how you're supposed to say it. So yes, if you're here, please hit the like button. I'd really appreciate that, and if you could share the stream, that would also be awesome. I did get a dislike on the on the video, well, the live stream a week ago when I put it up. That always amuses me. Hello from Fenris, Sweden. Hello. Yeah, it's a great thing about going different times and different days. So hopefully different people can join the chat, which is pretty awesome. So I will just do my usual quick shout out to my Facebook group. That's the IDICBeer Wargamers Unification Facebook group. If you haven't joined us yet, please head on over and come and join us. Just search IDICBeer 40k on Facebook and you will find us. So first of all, a little bit of feedback. As you've probably noticed, I've recently redesigned my thumbnail. Keeping my thumbnails very similar, but hopefully a bit more eye-catching. So let me know in the chat box, what do you think of my new thumbnails? Are they encouraging you to click a bit more? Because that's obviously the idea of having a decent thumbnail. Always look forward to your live chats. Thank you, Steve-O. We have Peter, Nicholas in the house. GT, did anyone else tear up when little Sharon got squished? Not sure what that is. Right, okay, we're going to go straight on to a hobby update. So the Noise Marines. I have been painting, even though I've had lots and lots of distractions. I've been painting for 1 hour every day since the 1st of January. I'm still on target, helped by 6 hours of painting yesterday on my day off. So I did 6 hours, which put me 2 hours in advance. 1 for today, because I knew I wasn't going to paint tonight, and then 1 for tomorrow, because I'm going to be quite tired tomorrow. I'm going to go to bed early because I'm going to be getting up about 3 o'clock in the morning to do a live stream on the Frost and Fists channel, which is going to be awesome. Can't wait for that. It's going to be tiring, and I've got work the next day, but I'm still going to do it. So I caught up on the painting, and I've now finished, since the last update, I've finished the silver. So I did 2 highlights on the silver, and I'm now painting the gold. I've done the first 2 layers. I'm on the last highlight of the gold. That would be the gold and silver done, which means I can get back to highlighting the pink. I think that was, yeah, Game of Thrones spoiler. Frost and Fierce, 6 hours, you're a freaking Necron freak. Okay, so what else? Death Guards. I haven't really done any more since the last time I showed you. It's been, as I said, just really, really busy with stuff. However, I have been upstairs and I've got my tomb blades back on the table. So they have made it onto my coffee table, which is one step closer to being done. So the tomb blades are going to be next. I have my old Average Bit Gaming mug. Check his channel out if you haven't already. Right, so we are looking at 32 people watching. Thank you everyone for joining in. And if you are new to the channel, my name is Nick, and today we're going to be talking, well, basically doing a channel update. And obviously the thumbnail said end of the road, so you're probably all in big suspense about what that is. Tomb Blades, one of the worst models to assemble, yay or nay? I haven't started yet, but I'm told they're a bit fiddly, and I'm going to magnetise mine as well. I've won the same mug. It is a cool mug. Hello, Dark Matter Workshop. He was came second place in the Terrain Square competition. If you're not subscribed to his channel, you definitely should be, because he makes awesome, awesome terrain videos. Right, okay, here we go then. So, end of the road. What could that possibly mean? Well, actually, it's this video right here, this video series, the What's Next channel update, is coming to the end of the road, and I believe this is probably going to be the last one. I've been doing this series. I was meant to have a look before this show, but I didn't. I think it's been a couple of years. Every month I've made a channel update video, and I enjoy doing them. And I know some people like them. However, performance-wise, this particular series of videos really underperforms for me. And I've tried everything to try and help the performance, changing the thumbnails. I've done the new format. I've added in a few extra shouts in the videos, and I've shared all the videos everywhere. And then I tried a live stream version. Now, the live stream version has performed better in terms of watch time, but in terms of views, it's still just not really doing the business. And I've noticed that when I do my live streams, the ones which really do perform well, and I'm surprisingly, my best performing videos in like a 28-day period has been my live streams, were the ones with topics. So, for example, my Chaos Codex one and the other one I made about Games Workshop new releases, my top videos for the months in terms of watch time and reasonable views. And a lot of those views came from after the stream, and there's reasons for that, which I'll talk more about later in the channel update. So I've tried everything, and what I've noticed is when I do my topic videos, what I like to do is do a little hobby update before the topic starts, because A, it's a good way to start the video. It relaxes me before I start talking about the topics, and it allows people to come in and watch the show. So I was figuring, well, how about I just do a bi-weekly or weekly topic video and incorporate the channel update in those videos. So that's going to be the plan, really. So the What's Next videos will go, and the channel updates, stroke hobby updates, will get incorporated into the live shows. Let's have a quick look at some of the comments as I've been talking. We've got 6 Plus Stevo says, your live vids are my fave of all the vids you do. Thank you, Steve. I like hanging with the real Nick, relaxed as he sips on his coffee and chats with the community. Thank you, Steve. Yeah, that is the good thing. And I tell you what, I've found that it's really helped in my confidence. Even only a few live streams, and my confidence, I feel, has got a lot better when it comes to making my recorded videos. I just feel like my camera presence has improved since I've been doing the live streams. And I know it's a very short space of time, but that's what I can see an improvement anyway. Sounds a sensible plan. Yep, thank you. So let's just make sure I haven't missed anything in my little notes. Oh yes, I haven't talked why I'm here in this different space. You should be the tea and biscuits spokesperson for Games Workshop. That's a fantastic idea, my man. A live stream with hobby updates and news goes a long way. You have a wealth of knowledge to share as well. Good stuff, Freak. Thank you, Freak. Talking to a camera is a nightmare. Yes, it can be, yeah. So the reason why I'm here in this space, basically, I'm in my living room, and I'm connected to the internet via an Ethernet lead. However, I only have a 2-meter lead, and I need an 8-meter lead to get it into the other room, right in my hobby room. I've ordered a 10-meter lead, so once that comes, I'll be able to go back to the hobby room and be connected without the Wi-Fi. So hopefully, you know, that I won't have interruptions like that big disaster that I had when I was streaming for 3 minutes and I lost the stream. So that is why I'm in this room. I have my two modeling lights just either side. I know it's quite a big shadow, but there you go. It's like a Prince video with all the shadows. Maybe we can peek into his window. I did try opening the blinds, but it looked a bit funny. Quick, grab some rocks. Okay, so let's have a quick look at my notes. New thumbnails, live version. Yeah. Okay. So that is that section. So now we are going to go on to the future of the channel. So the future of the channel, I'm definitely going to be changing. My upload schedule is what's going to be changing, basically. So I'm currently running at 3 videos a week. So if you didn't know, that's a Monday, Thursday, and Saturday every week, which I've been doing that now for, I'm not sure exactly, I think it's about a year, maybe-ish. Time flies very quick. Hello, Mark Burgess. I am doing very well, thank you very much. So the reason why I did 3 videos a week is probably the opposite to what most people do when they set a schedule. Most people set a schedule to encourage them, to motivate them to make videos. Mine was the opposite. I did 3 videos a week to slow me down making videos because I was making too many, basically. I was making about five to 6 videos a week. And I've been doing that for many years. And then a couple of years ago, when I had a change of circumstances, I decided to really push forward and put more energy and time into the channel. Not that I wasn't spending the time there, but I wanted to put more time in there. And I tried to improve my video quality, but also tried to stick with 5 videos a week. And it wasn't too much. I was able to achieve it, but I had absolutely no time for other stuff, like hobby. I made time for my family. That was always, always happens. But I didn't have any time for painting and modeling. And, running a YouTube channel on the hobby, you want to do hobby as well. So what I did is, how do you keep coming up with ideas doing so many videos? I'll talk about that later. Keep that question on hold. So to run a YouTube channel successfully, to um, keep you in the feed, keep you in the new video tab on the right hand side, it is suggested, it's recommended that you do 3 videos a week. So I thought, okay, let's try that. Let's go to 3 videos a week and come up with fixed days in hope that I could do high quality videos 3 days a week and have time for my hobby. So I have to admit, at first it was really hard, only doing 3 videos after doing so many a week. In actual fact, I think the hardest thing wasn't actually making the videos. It was on the days that I didn't upload a video, I obviously got less comments. And it gets quite addictive, looking at the comments coming in and then replying to them, engaging. When I upload a video, say on a Monday, my next video goes up on the Thursday. So it means Tuesday and Wednesday, no video, less comments coming in, less engagement. It was tough, actually, to be fair, adjusting, but I needed to do it. And that's why I went with the fixed 3 days a week. Hello, what I missed? Not a lot, really. Basically, I said that this particular series, the What's Next video series, is coming to an end. I'm going to do the hobby channel updates in my live streams instead. Now we're talking about the future of the channel, in particular, my upload quantities. So I have made a brand new channel banner, which you may or may not have seen. My new one now matches basically my new thumbnail design. So I've got the angled black section, and I've changed it from I upload on Monday, Thursday, and Saturday to miniature wargaming. So I now have no fixed schedule of videos. Now, this does not mean that I won't be attempting to upload 3 videos a week, and it means I'm actually going to be I'm basically going to keep my routine, but I'm not going to be as strict, because I found that whilst having the fixed routine is very good, it also has some limitations. So, for example, some days, some weeks, I might have extra videos or an extra idea, or something new happens in the community that I want to make a video about. And having the fixed days makes it harder to predict what days a video might go up in the future. So, for example, if the FAQ came out and I wanted to make a video about that, and it was a Monday, then I would have to wait till the Thursday to put that video up, or I might want to put it up, say, on the Tuesday or straight away. So taking the restriction away of the fixed days means that I can put up a video whenever I want, whether that's 5 videos or 1 video. So I'm basically not restricting myself. Just have a quick look at my notes. And then, okay, so the other thing about having obviously fixed videos and trying to make them as quality as I can means obviously there's time restraints on making a video. So if I'm making a video for Thursday and I'm editing it, I might have to maybe not put as much into the video as I would like to, because the video needs to be up on Thursday. Whereas if I don't have that fixed schedule, I could say, well, hang on, I'm going to take an extra day to put the extras onto the video that I want, and I'll put it up on Friday instead. So at least I don't have those it's almost like pressure, but not the pressure that you might expect. It's not the pressure of, oh my God, I've got to get a video out. You know, I've got to make these videos. It's not that pressure. It's the pressure of, or it's more restrictive than pressure, if that makes sense. Yes, the best bit of a live show is interacting with the viewers. Absolutely, it's my favourite bit. Actually, is once I finish talking, is going to the comments, having a chat. 6+Steve says, "I love that Nick replies to all of his comments. I do the same. It really helps to connect and interact with the viewers. I personally find a bit off YouTubers don't respond." Yeah, I mean, obviously, the bigger you get, the more harder it is to keep up with comments. When I was on 3,000 subscribers, I thought, yeah, at some point I'm probably not going to be able to reply to the comments. But I've always been able to keep up. Now, obviously, depends on the type of comments and interaction you get. I've seen some channels, for example, let's say Commerce Gamza. You have a look at his videos and the amount of comments that he gets, and sometimes quite in-depth comments. It's going to be almost a full-time job to reply to those comments. But what a lot of big YouTubers do is they will have a period of, say, 1 hour after the video goes up where they're there commenting, and actually say it in their video. They say, I'm going to be around for the first hour when this video goes up, so if you want to have a comment chat, let's do it. Now that has the advantage that people who do want to engage with you will basically get to your video the moment it goes up, because they know they've got a good chance that they can actually talk to you and respond to you. It also gives at least an opportunity for you to reply to the comments without going absolutely silly and just spending like 8 hours answering comments. So even if you are a big channel, there's a way to make comments or reply to comments, even if you're not necessarily replying to every single comment. But yeah, at the moment, I'm able to keep up, let's say, with all the comments. So let's just have a quick look at my notes. They're in a funny area where I'm in a different place, currently resting on a Cadbury's cream egg Easter egg. Right, let's have a quick look. So, history of the channel. Yeah. Oh yes. So the other thing to consider as well when you're making videos, it's not just making the video. I spend 1 day a week where I will actually come up with the video ideas, come up with the title. I'll do the tags and all the metadata and the description of the videos, and I'll make the thumbnail for about three. I would sort of batch 3 videos maybe, and I'll spend a day just doing that. That's before I even record a video. So it's that all that extra time that you do put in. So if that's what I said, basically, I'd rather spend more time and get everything as good as I can, and maybe upload a day late or miss a video if needed. When I don't see it happening very often, but I will be missing a video this Saturday because I'm doing a late night live stream with Frost and Fists, so that's going to be a lot of fun. And B, it's just been really busy, like I said, with Easter, my daughter of school, and I'm a bit behind on videos. I've got my Necron video ready to go up on Monday, and that's it. I've got a video idea for my Thursday video next week. I've still got to record it. Next Wednesday, my day off, I've got to take my mum to the hospital for a knee checkup. She is doing very well, but it's hospital checkup. So, if that video doesn't make it out on a Thursday, well, now with my new no fixed day schedule, if it goes up on the Friday instead, it's okay. So I've just relieved that. No, it's not, as I said, it's not really pressure, because You know, I've uploaded, I think it's 2,000, nearly 2,300 videos. So I know how to make a video, and a lot of people will say, well, the danger of, say, skipping a video is you might skip a video 1 week, and then maybe the next week you think, I'll just skip another one. And then all of a sudden you're skipping two. Then all of a sudden you haven't uploaded for 2 weeks. So then all of a sudden it's a month. And then you think, oh yeah, I haven't uploaded my YouTube video for 2 months. You know, I'm not going to be in that situation. I've got plenty of ambition and ideas and commitment and passion to keep making videos without having the fixed schedule. So it was very good for slowing me down, but now I think I'm ready to basically still upload 3 videos a week, but not necessarily on the fixed days. Right, let's have a quick look at my notes. So okay, yeah, so actually that was the other thing I was going to say. So if you do make a video, which is maybe, hello, John Bonney, nice to see you here. Do you have any advice of possible colour schemes I could use for my 2 constructs? Well, I've seen one of them, haven't I, already, which looks awesome. I would just paint them the same as that. So yeah, the other thing is, with the fixed days, if you are putting videos out which maybe are a little bit under par, or you're not at your best, and one reason why I'm dropping the What's Next series of videos is because a video that doesn't perform actually really hurts your channel growth. And it was highlighted when I knew it anyway, but it was highlighted to me when I put up a video. I had 2 videos in a row which just really didn't perform particularly well in terms of views. The Artis Opus brushes, and my next video after that was the Q&A. Now the Q&A actually does perform quite well, not necessarily with views, but I get a good watch time on that. But it does lack in views, and the fact that I had 2 videos go up in a row with lacking of views, YouTube started to not share my videos as much. Basically, if you get a bad video, YouTube say, well, that wasn't very good. You know, the viewers didn't respond to that. So when you put another video up, they're a bit more reluctant to share it out as much. When I had 2 videos in a row, I noticed I went 18 hours without a single comment on a video, which is very, very rare. I usually get a comment probably every 10 or 20 minutes. I went 18 hours without a single comment. And whilst my channel isn't just about growing my channel, you know, it's about my hobby effectively. Obviously, I do notice that these things happen. So the What's Next video series, as I said, is just underperforming, and it does affect the channel's performance overall, which is why I have decided to stop it. Which my Saved by Slanesh series of videos, I had the same basically conversation with myself and in the end with you guys out there in a video, totally underperforming the series. And what I've done now is I have been doing like hobby updates, and I've been showing off the Marines, but I've been doing it in different ways, mixing it into other videos, like when I made the new Slanesh model video, and then at the end I did an update on the Noise Marines. So just coming at it from different angles rather than just, oh, it's a painting update, that's what I painted in a week, what do you think? I know I'm under a lot of pressure to sell. I love your Slanesh series. It's what's made me sub. Excellent. That is great to hear. Thank you. The Slanesh series is still around, although less frequent. But there's going to be an update on my noise marines. As I said, once I've painted the gold and silver, I'm probably do an update then, because that's a good amount of work gone into those. So let's have a quick look what else I've got. So yeah, basically no schedule is going to mean that I can upload whenever I want, and that can be more than 3 times a week. It could be slightly less. It's highly unlikely I will do less, maybe occasionally. There's a possibility I might do a day late. Generally, I'm going to try and stick with the Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, but it's not going to be a rule, you know. And it also means that if something happens, for example, let's just say Games Workshop tomorrow release that they're making a brand new Star Guard. Well, I can come home tomorrow night, make a video, upload it to YouTube, and out of schedule, and it's fine. So it gives me the freedom, effectively. So, change ballad and that. Right, okay, so the last thing I just want to say before we have a look at the chats a bit more is, regardless of this new schedule change, Necron Monday will always happen. So even if I have a bad week, I don't have any time to do any videos whatsoever, there'll always be a Necron video on a Monday. I am planning to do more Necron videos than just the Monday. And talking of channel performance, you know, I'm well aware that ultimately the best way to make my channel perform better is to make more Necron videos, because those are always my best performing videos, and they go up on a Monday, they perform really well. And then if I don't have quite successful Thursday video or Saturday video, then the channel it's sort of going like this. Whereas if I went Necron video, Necron video, Necron video, Necron video, my channel would do this. I am obviously aware of that, but like I said, my channel isn't just about, oh, let's see how many how many subscribers we can get. That's not the channel. It's never been the channel. It's just me and my hobby, sharing and caring for the wargaming community. So that is everything that I had to say. So let's have a quick look in the chat box. If you have any questions or comments regarding what I just said, I'd really appreciate it. And if you are new to the channel, my name is Nick. Welcome. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do so. Okay, so here we go. We've got Gerard, who says, Necrons! Okay, so a few conversations going on in-house as such. Let's just let the comments roll a little bit. So the Slanesh models are out, £85 for the Keeper of Secrets. I will be getting it, but not quite yet. I've got a few other expenses which I need to prioritise, let's say, and Necron Girl starts senior school in September, and she's going to need all the senior school stuff, new uniforms, and you know, all the other stuff. So that's going to take precedence. Victim of Progress says, I got all the new Slanesh range with 20% third-party discount. Excellent, yes. Yeah, I'll be doing that probably as well when it comes to it. Zombie Dad, hello. Good Friday morning. Good morning, although it is evening here. Do you play Age of Sigmar? What army would you play except Slanesh? I don't play Age of Sigmar. I like Lizard Men, or in the past I have. However, Age of Sigmar models, let's face it, aren't they awesome? I would have a hard time picking an army. I know I don't like the tree one. Is it Slivienth or whatever it's called? I'm not into those models. I don't think I like the Deepkin, the fish thing, and that's just weird. But yeah, it's good. It would be hard. I think it would be a hard choice. He said, Lizardmen, heresy. They are Serpahon. See, that's why I say Lizardmen. Can't even say it. Yeah, that's it. Sylvaneth. That's the tree men, isn't it? We have Bazza in the house. What did I miss? What was the end of the road? Oh, you'll have to watch it back. Good for my watch time, Bazza. What, if anything, do you think Necrons are lacking or would like to see introduced for the range? What are they lacking? I think we just need some randomness taken away from us. If the Doomsday arcs were at least 3 damage, maybe 3 damage plus D3, something like that, I think that would help us a great deal. Just a little bit too random, especially for the points that you pay. Tabletop War Room is in the house. He says, hi Nick, as well as snooker, is there any other sports you follow or enjoy? Very good question. I am not sporty. At school, when we played football, I was the defender who stood right on the corner of the box and just stood there all game. And then at the end of the game, used to put my knees in the mud to pretend that I'd been playing football. I really, really enjoy snooker. I don't mind watching tennis, but I don't rush to watch tennis. But if it's on, especially Wimbledon, I might watch a few tennis matches. But yeah, snooker is my main thing, really. Sport's too dangerous. Whenever I do sports, I just injure myself. I actually injured myself playing snooker, believe it or not. Not only did I get tennis elbow, but I was in the snooker hall with a few mates and we were just mucking around and I dropped my chalk and I went to pick it up. My mates thought it'd be funny to kick the chalk down the snooker hall, and he didn't realise I was picking it up, and he kicked my hand and hurt my thumb right here. It still hurts now, to be fair. I mean, it was years ago, but yeah. Too random for the points. Must have looted it off of orcs. Yes. Yeah. We have, I tried to pronounce it, Christasi. It's hi Nick, first time. I've never caught you live. Welcome, my friend. Love your videos, thank you. Quick questions for you. How long did it take to become used to recording yourself? Best wishes from Brighton. Hello, Brighton. That's a very good question. I don't know in terms of time scale, but I can tell you that I didn't go on camera until I hit 2,000 subscribers. So that was actually a very long time. You just saw my hands. I was all into the secret identity, keep everything private mode at the time. Then I hit 2,000 subscribers. I had to celebrate it somehow. So I thought, I'm going to go on the camera. And it was the best thing I ever did. I should have done it way before that. Really, 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 really scary. And that video is just dreadful. I took my daughter to school and it was raining and I came back and I thought I'd sort of sorted my hair out and I hadn't, and it was like all spiky and everywhere. But yeah, if you want to see it for whatever reason, just search IDICBeer and then just put 2K subscriber giveaway. But yeah, that was the first time. It took me quite some time to really get confident and comfortable on the camera, and I've been through stages. I got very confident with the one take videos, but I did say quite a lot, and I've got this habit of not necessarily saying and then saying a sentence, I noticed that I put the at the front of a word. So I might go, and that's right. Yes, and that's very difficult to edit out, that. So when it came to making my videos a bit more professional, that's when I really improved, doing the sort of takes at a time and then putting them together. And I have to be honest, after doing all of the edited videos, it was really hard to come back to doing a one take video. That's why I started doing my Q&As as one takes, bar a chop, right? Because my camera only does 30 minutes of recording, so there's always a little chop in there. But that was one reason why I went to a more relaxed atmosphere with the Q&A. And now I wanted to bring that personality into the videos more, not just some funny clips, but I wanted my personality to sort of come through, because I felt I went a bit too professional, that I was concentrating on getting everything as good as I could, that I lost my personality a bit. I feel like now I'm bringing it back, and like I said earlier, doing the live streams have really helped me, and now I feel my camera presence is coming through even when I'm doing those professional little clips. So Cujo Painting says, do you use scripts? I usually use notes. So I'll have notes of the general things that I want to make sure that I cover, and then I'll go through each one and expand as I go along. Generally, not always. If I've got a deep topic that I'm doing, I will make notes. I'll definitely plan the video as much as possible beforehand, but there are some videos where I will just go through it in my head. And like the let's have a look, the paintbrush video that I made about the Artisopus brushes, that wasn't scripted. I was even considering just using one camera as opposed to two, but really hard to go back to one camera after using two, so I went for the two. But I just went with the flow of the video, and where I've made so many, I feel like I'm getting the flow quite well. But when I'm using the two cameras and then the camera up, what I call the camera up, which is where basically against the blinds, I record one area first, and then I go on to record all of the other area. So I have to make notes. So what I do is I basically say what I'm going to say, then think, right, now this will be a good time to go table up. So I make a note, table up, and then I'll write down the last thing that I just said so that I know what to say for the next clip. And then I'll go on to the next table down one. And once that's all done, I'll then go to the up and do all of the table up ones against the blinds. Did you see my Necron video? Now, I don't know how many people saw it, because it meant you would have had to watch a reasonable amount of the video, but there is a blind clip in that video, which is totally spontaneous. Yeah, but did you see it? If you did, write down in the comments what it was. Inquisitor Sane says, Nick, what are your thoughts about the night changes? Are people overreacting? Would it really be meaningful? Okay, so this is something we're going to be talking about in the Frost and Fist live chat, which will be around 3 o'clock in the morning tomorrow night, tomorrow Saturday morning, whenever, 3 o'clock for me. I think it will be meaningful, but I think it's a good thing. Obviously, I'm not a night player, so I'm going to say that. But overall, I have to say I'm pretty happy with the FAQs. I think Games Workshop did a good job. This live stream is brighter and better than season 8 episodes of Game of Thrones. Hopefully, tactically better as well. But less dragons. Yeah, less dragons, I'm afraid. So, is anyone going to stay up till 3 o'clock in the morning to see me on the Frost and Fists live stream. More importantly, will anyone watch it afterwards? If you haven't subscribed to Frost and Fist, obviously you need to be subscribed to them. So check their channel out. They are in the chat bots, but it's basically Frost and Fists, 3 words. So just search them on YouTube, you'll find them. Great guys, and that's why I'm dedicating myself to getting up at 3 o'clock in the morning to go live with them, because it's going to be so cool hanging out with them. Okay, let's have a look. We've got Tabletop War Room. Being a Knights group on Facebook, most people don't seem fazed by it. One guy even said he will still run 3 Castellans. Fair play. Cujo painting, is Necrongale going to jump out from behind the couch and stab you with a tiny dagger in the end? Oh, she was a bit, actually, she was a little bit gutted that I've set the live stream at 10 o'clock because it seemed like she wanted to come on. Obviously, I set it for after she went to bed. But yeah, she's up for doing some live streams. She seemed to really enjoy the one that we did during the day. So I said we'll do some more, probably during school holidays or something. Dave Dog says, Nick, would you put your trebuchets up front on the field? What's a trebuchet? And also send your light cavalry to charge the patch blackness. Oh, right, okay. We're talking about Game of Thrones here, aren't we? No, I definitely would not do what they did. That was ridiculous. IDICBeer, I love you. Hello, Terry. Is that Terry as in the female Terry? Because if you love me and you're local, I am single. What do you mean by end of the road? Okay, so this particular video series, the What's Next video series, this is the last episode. I'm going to do all the channel updates and the hobby updates in my live streams instead. Okay, so we're talking about Game of Thrones, episode 3, season 8. I enjoyed it, to be honest with you. I have watched all of the reviews afterwards. When I watched it, because I watched it before I saw any of the reviews, and I admit when they sent out the army with the flaming things, I thought, why are they doing that? You'd never do that. Only a fool would do that. Now, I did think that, but overall, I enjoyed the whole thing. It wasn't until afterwards when my buddies at work said, oh yeah, do you see all the complaints about it? I said, no, what were they saying? He goes, oh, most people were complaining that the film was dark. And I said, well, it was shot, it's supposed to be nighttime. I had no problem seeing the film. I can imagine if it was a bright sunny day and you had the TV on, it might be difficult to see. I watched it on my laptop. IDICBeer dating episodes in the future? Well, you never know. You never know. It's been a while. And then I started watching the reviews, and yeah, I can see where people are coming from, certain aspects of the movie, but episode. But I did enjoy it, and I thought it was good. So I did see the director's point of view as well about how they had to have all these different locations for the fight, because otherwise an hour and a half episode would have been pretty boring just in that same area. That's why they went out on the dragons, and then we had like the safe house thing at the underneath, you know, and things. So I just dropped in. The channel isn't ending, is it? Hello, Brian Curry. No, the channel's not ending. Just this video series, the What's Next video series, is being axed, just like they did in Star Trek Enterprise after 4 seasons. Axed. Yeah. Do you do challenges? I do. What type of challenges would you like to do? I'm buying the Daenerys 2019 General's Handbook of Age of Sigmar. It's going straight in the bin. Thank goodness, love your content, and oh my god, and it's my favourite series. Just a crime to cancel like that. Yes, and oh, Enterprise, I know, I loved it. It was real shame, real shame. 100 push-ups. Yeah, no, struggle to do 10. Actually, I can't do push-ups because I've got RSI in my wrist. And I've tried doing it with the handles so that you don't have to, if you have wrists bent, tried the handles, but even that puts a lot of strain on my wrist. And we have, out of Deep Space Nine, Voyager, and Enterprise, what would you rank them 3? Voyager is my favourite, just. Deep Space Nine, the Dominion War arc is absolutely amazing, love it. An Enterprise Zindi arc, absolutely awesome. Hello Nick, how's your evening? My evening has been very good, thank you very much. Zombie Dad says, sorry, got to go. I need to make the kids breakfast. Fair play, and thank you for popping in, Zombie Dad. Okay, Powell says, why did you, Nick didn't drop some tactics tip, some trick for the best duo in Necron Army, Nemesis and Obrion? One of the main reason why I haven't done that is because I've never played them. I don't tend to play them. To be honest with you, I don't really play the named characters too much. I'm not really about characters when it comes to playing Necrons. I do like Imatech. And one reason why I sort of made this list with the Anrakura, the Traveller, was because to almost force myself to play them. It comes from growing up with the old Necron Codex, where all you had was a Necron Lord. You could make him into a Destroyer Lord, but that's all you had. The army was never about characters. It was never about, all the character really was there for in the old days was to help with RP, because you needed that resurrection orb within 6 inches to be able to RP. You know what would be interesting would be the IDICBeer narrative campaign for 40k that takes place on a Necron planet doing crazy scenarios. Okay, so talking about crazy stuff, hello Wargamer Nick. Talking of crazy stuff, I've got this idea for a live stream, and I don't know if it's like really ridiculous or something that could go down quite well. So you probably know by now that I'm not into fluff, and the Necron fluff, I've only ever read the original 3rd edition fluff, and I've not read the new fluff. I know the laws all changed, and Necrons are different now. Hello, Grawley's Lair. I'll answer your question in a second. So, what do you think about me spending a little time in my live streams, like I don't know how long, a few minutes, reading the Necron fluff from the new codex? So, like each live stream, I might have a Necron Codex fluff segment where I might read 2 or 3 paragraphs, and gradually over the live streams, I will read the Necron fluff. Force Idic to crunch the entire Necron fluff. Yeah, that's it basically, but just doing it a bit at a time. How does that sound? Would you want me to read the fluff? Bearing in mind my pronunciation isn't that great, but I'll do my best. So Grawley's Lair, I've lost your question now, it's all scrolled up. But I remember seeing the bit about Orville. Do I like it? It's okay. It's a bit too comedy based for me. I prefer a bit more serious. But it is great, but it is too comedy for me. It seems like everyone's would be interested in that. Yes, more lore and fluff. Yes, do the fluff. Yes, I'd watch it. Okay. I won't do a whole live stream where I just read the codex because that would be absolutely rubbish. But I reckon I'll do like a 2-minute codex read or something each time I do a live stream. Um, yeah, read with Idic. Nick, what impressions can you do? If any, read the fluff and an impression of accent. That would be a laugh. I can't do that many impressions, to be honest with you. Nick Beer's bedtime, Necron story for the whim. I have this mug here especially because I thought old average bit gaming would be in the stream and he's not. How disappointing. I'm sure I'll watch it on catch up. How about the Battlestar remake? No comedy focus there. I haven't watched it. I have so much limited time. I have a telly. I only watch the snooker on the telly. Otherwise, I'm just on the computer. Yes, Nick, a reading hour will be interesting. ITs. Wow. Yeah, exactly. Not a reading hour, just a few minutes, so that if you're not interested in it, I'm sure you could probably chat amongst yourself for like 2 minutes where I read a few paragraphs on the book. Right, I've got to go. Work tomorrow. Okay, Mark, thank you for joining in. Appreciate that. We've got 49 people watching right now. That is awesome. How would Mirror Universe Nick read the Necron Codex? I really want to bring back Mirror Universe Nick. The trouble is, the majority of my subscribers probably won't have a clue what it is because it stems all the way back to my 3,000 subscriber giveaway. And I think might just get lost. And I'll just look a fool. You never know, though. You never know. The new Battlestar is great. Caprice was good as well. Shame it didn't make it into the season 1 finale. I still haven't seen the last 4 episodes. Anyone remember the Necron Christmas song? I do. Actually, funnily enough, because I always say thank you to someone who subscribes to my channel. I've got this little trick how you can actually go in and see their community page to make a comment because you can't actually, YouTube won't show it to you. There's no link. Hold on, I've just got to show your comments, Steve, because it's asking me because it thinks you're swearing, but you're not. Hello, the camera just switched around. What was I saying? I have no idea. I can't remember what I was saying now. Oh yes, a Christmas song. So yeah, you go onto somebody's channel and then you delete it all the way back to the question mark in the URL, put / and then write discussion. And I know what's happened. I need to bring me up again. There we go. And then you write discussion and press enter, and it comes up to the discussion page, and then you can comment. Now, I don't know if they get notified that I've actually done this, but I always go on to there and say, hi, thanks very much for subscribing. It also gives me the advantage when I go to someone that's just subscribed to me, I can see their activity. I can see if they've maybe watched a few of my videos, if they binge watched, which videos they've watched. Basically, I can only see which ones they've watched if they press the like button. But assuming they press the like button, that comes up. And it gives me a good idea of how they found my channel, because it's always very interesting. and I went on there, I think it was yesterday, and went and said thanks, and they subscribed from my Necron song video. Yeah, my Christmas Necron song video. We have Shadowcat in the chat saying hi, Wargamer Nick. Hello, Shadowcat. And Wargamer Nick has said good night. My internet is committing a heresy of lagging. Is it lagging? Is it? As I said, I'm now connected via the Ethernet lead. So I'm going to be getting a new longer one, which I'll be able to take it into the hobby room. Okay, we've got, help me out then, make as a newbie Necron player playing NIDs next week. Not a clue. Do you know what the NID army is going to be that you're facing? What type of NIDs? Is it going to be a NID swarm? Lots of little bugs? Ideally, you want Tesla, as much Tesla as possible. That really kills big bugs. If you can get a couple of high damage guns in there as well, Doomsday Arcs, Triarch Stalkers, possibly heavy destroyers, something with a big damage would be very useful if he does bring big NIDs. But yeah, basically Tesla, that's what you want. And if you can My Will Be Done the Tesla, even better. Mr. IDICBeer, you can use my Battlestar Galactica reboot. Thank you. I do have access to the Battlestar Galactica. I've got access to pretty much anything that I want to watch, but I don't have access to all the time that I need to watch it. Yeah. Triarch Stalkers are really good utility units, I've got to say. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. What I love about one reason why I use one Triarch Stalker and 2 Doomsday Arcs is because I don't currently have 3 Doomsday Arcs, but also I like the way it gives a choice to your opponent. They can see that the Triarch Stalker is helping my army, but they can also see that the Doomsday Arcs are damaging their army. So they have to make a choice. You know, do I shoot the Doomsday Arcs or the Triarch Stalker? And that's the great thing. If you had 3 Doomsday Arcs, they're just going to shoot Doomsday Arcs. If you had 3 Triarch Stalkers, they're just going to shoot the Triarch Stalkers. If you give them a choice, it makes it a much harder decision for them. Ah, that's right, legit tactic. Absolutely, absolutely. That's why it's generally a good idea to have quite a good amount of similar stuff. So if you're gonna take a foot slogging army, take a foot slogging army. You know, don't take a foot slogging army and then maybe think, oh, I tell you what, I'm gonna have 1 flyer, because it makes your opponent's choices with their weapons much easier. I suppose when I played Richard, Capitan Morgan's War Games with his Space Wolves, where he basically just has that storm wolf thing in there, and everything else is on foot. It makes my decisions easier with my weapons. You know, I know where as soon as I see his army, it's like, okay, well, my Doomsday Arcs are obviously going to shoot into that. Whereas if he had, let's just say, for example, I'm not saying this is like a fantastic list or anything, but if he had, say, a flyer and then maybe a land raider and then a couple of rhinos, you know, then I'd have to make the choices, and it might be more difficult for me to make the right choices of where my big guns go. Giving me limited choices makes my decisions easier. Cheers, mate. So, not the monolith I just brought. I got a load of tomb blades, so happy days. Yeah, monolith. If I play monolith now, I play 2. I play 2 now. But yeah, It's a bit like putting in a monolith and then doomsday arcs. Let's say you have a monolith and 2 doomsday arcs. Again, you're making your opponent's choice for their weapons so easy. So high damage weapons, they're going to go into the monolith, no quantum shielding. Low damage weapons are going to go into the doomsday arcs because they've got quantum shielding. So you are helping your opponent by having that. If you had only quantum shielding units, then you're taking away the easy decisions for your opponent. They have to think, what am I going to target? Potentially, especially if they don't know your army that well, they may target the wrong things. Good night, Shadowcat. What time is it anyway? Wow, we've been on for over an hour. This is officially my longest live stream. How about that? I have to say, I really, really enjoy the live streams, especially this bit, the chatting with you guys at the end. It's awesome. Yeah, I've messed up with them really, really badly. Okay, so any more questions before we wrap up the stream? Any more questions? Obviously, the chat box takes a couple of minutes to pop up from when the actual stream is. So have a quick cup of coffee. Look at this. This is my coaster. Risk is our business. How often do you get a haircut? I need a haircut every 4 weeks, but I usually have a haircut every 5 to 6 weeks. I try to go as long as I can, purely because saves me a bit of money. Question for your Emperor's Children army: are you using Games Workshop upgrade kits, or third party? I have one Games Workshop upgrade kit, the Finecast one, which I just bought because I felt I had to, because I'm doing Emperor's Children. But the rest of my stuff is from Spellcrow, and it's absolutely awesome. The quality, the sculpts are just fantastic. Love them. I do appreciate that I'm not going to be able to go to an official Games Workshop tournament or Armies on Parade for a painting competition or anything, but that's fine. My army isn't going to be doing that anyway. Got your paint scheme for your new Cooper Secrets model sorted? Yes, it will be pretty much like my Demon Prince, basically. So it'll be black cloth with purple highlights, and the skin will be exactly the same as my other Slanesh models. I hear that Star Trek Discovery has had season 3 ordered. It has indeed. There's also a very, very big rumor that Pike, Spock, and Number One are going to get the spin-off. Let's hope that happens. That would be awesome. Victim of Progress says that's what I was going to go for. Good to hear. Great. Looking to book my first Wargaming session soon at the club. A bit nervous. What are your experiences at gaming clubs? I have never been to a gaming club. I've always only ever gamed basically with buddies, apart from at a tournament. My experience is it'll be awesome. I'm sure it'll be fine. I mean, from my experience, Wargame is just friendly, and they're there to have fun, and they'll be quite happy for you to have fun. So you'll enjoy it. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. We have Chilling Wargamers in the house, probably straight over from his live show. Hey, buddy. I thought it was a baby. Hey, buddy. Hello, Spud. How you doing? Really, I'm the opposite. I've never played directly at someone's house, only at stores and clubs. Yeah, I mean, the main reason why I don't play it in stores or clubs, there is one local to me, but it's on a Saturday morning, and I work on Saturdays. I was introduced to the hobby by friends, and we used to play at his house. And then I got my own board and my own terrain, played at my house. Then we gradually introduced other friends, and we've all got our own tables, so we just do it amongst ourselves, really. Yes, man, I'm awesome. What would you love to go on soon? Yes, yes. As you can see, I'm now able to go live, Spud. So I would love to come on and say hello to you in a show. Yeah, brilliant. Was kind of thinking of getting a 3D printer to make one of those old guard transport template things and to make an Imperial class Titan. I'd like to know if it's worth the money. Seems like a cool concept. I'm on the fence with 3D stuff. I'm very much a perfectionist, and whilst 3D stuff has its place, even for terrain, I'm not a fan of the like liney things that you get. I know you can probably sand them down, and probably with a more expensive printer, that would be better. But I don't know. I'm just not convinced about them. We have Twisted Dice in the house. Hey, pal. Hello, pal. Is that Ace Face or someone else? Who are you? It's a mystery. Resin 3D printer. Not heard of that. Tuning Wargamers. Wow, that's super awesome. The dream to have a living legend on. I'll drop you a PM. Yes, please do. Yeah, absolutely. Darren. Hello, Darren from Twisted Dice. An awesome, awesome battle report channel that is Twisted Dice. Guaranteed battle report every Friday. If you like a weekend quality, fun battle report, then check out Twisted Dice's channel, definitely. Is the shut? No, the channel is not shutting down, David. Hello there. What is ending, however, is this series of videos, the What's Next channel update series. It's totally underperforming. It's hurting my channel growth, and it's time to exit. So I'm going to move the channel update, stroke hobby updates, into live shows which have topics. I might do the occasional, hey, I've got no topic, let's just have a channel update. It might happen, but the What Next series is not going to happen. Um, to start with, the title is rubbish because it does not going to come up in search. I've got no keywords or anything like that on there, and it's just not going well. Basically, I'm axing it. That's it. But it's only this particular series. Hey, just wanted to say I've been watching you for ages. Just dived back into the hobby. Haven't touched anything Warhammer since the old Eye of Terror book. That's a cool book. That's where my Space Wolves are from. I'm doing Emperor's Children too. Your bids really excellent. That's great to hear. Yeah, my 13th Company Space Wolves are from the Eye of Terror Codex. It's a very cool little campaign book. Sounds like a good move. I got scared for a second. Yeah, sorry about that, but clickbait and everything. So, yeah, no, the channel is definitely progressing. I am making a few other changes. I'm no longer having fixed days for uploads. So I'm going to take that away, and I'm just going to upload when I want to upload. I am going to try to stick with 3 videos a week. But you might get more than that. You might get them on different days. I'm freeing myself up a bit more, and I think it would be a benefit to me and to the channel If I need to take an extra day to get a video to the quality that I want, I can take an extra day. I don't have to rush to get it out. So it's going to be advantageous. And it also means that if I have a hot topic that comes out, like a new Necron thing or an FAQ or something, I can make the video and just upload it straight away. And there's no pressure of, oh, it's going up on the wrong day. And I can do any time that I like as well. So it's going to be great. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. Just call the title IDICBeer channel End Game for ultimate clickbait. Yes, yeah, I had some slightly different titles to End of the Road. I thought End of the Road was just about enough. Yeah. So I think we are coming to the end of the stream. It's an hour and 15 minutes, which is awesome. Can't believe I managed to talk for that long. There are a couple of printers, get good quality, that are just expensive. Yeah, it's not cheap, is it? Very expensive, yeah. Quality over quantity is always best. Yeah, I'm still going to do the quantity. I'm still aiming for 3 videos a week, but if I want to miss a video, I can. If I want to upload extra videos, I can. The purpose of me doing 3 videos was actually to slow myself down because I was uploading too many, especially when I started to increase the quality of the videos. So I went to the 3 videos to slow me down to get me into a routine. And now I'm in that routine and I want to take that that cap off so that I can be freer with the channel, upload when I want, more videos, late videos, skipped videos. Either way, it should be good. We have Blue Dominica in the house. Hello there. Wait, I got here late. What is going on? You aren't leaving YouTube, are you? No, I am not leaving YouTube. Sorry to frighten you. No, this particular series of videos is going. That's the What's Next series. I had my ability to keep up with your videos whilst working, hobbying, raising a Necron girl. Inspirational. Thank you very much. I did have a question. He's probably not in the house anymore, but Cujo Painting asked me earlier. It's right there. Boiler just went on. He said, how do you come up with all these video ideas? Well, a lot of the video ideas come from comments, which is pretty good. Blue Dominica, yes, it is sad. However, the videos don't perform very well. What I'm going to do is I'm still going to do the hobby updates and the channel updates, but they'll be moving into my topical live stream videos. Not videos, are they? But they end up being videos, don't they? And I'm going to incorporate them into those videos. So I'll do like a little 5-minute hobby update maybe at the beginning. So you'll still get those updates, but rather than one video, it's going to be in those live streams. So yeah, the comments is a big factor. Keyword researches is the other big factor. So I'll work out all the keywords that are for, say, Necrons. I'll make a list of them. I'll end up with like 50 titles, and then I work my videos around those titles. So that's another big factor for ideas. And of course, just the hobby itself, whatever hobby I'm doing. So for example, when I do my tomb blades, I'm going to make a how to magnetize tomb blades video, and then I'll obviously paint them. Then I'll do a painting video, and the hobby generates video ideas. My comments generate video ideas, and my video topic research helps me generate ideas. I always like them. Why watch otherwise? Yeah, I do get a lot of people that watch them. And actually, I know there's there are a number of channels like Alex Attempts Tabletop, he only watches my channel updates because he doesn't have time to watch all of my videos, but he likes to check in and get updated of what I'm doing. And to be honest with you, that was one reason why the series has continued for as long as it has, even though I knew it wasn't performing very well. Well, it was mainly Alex, because I thought, well, if Alex does that, there could be a few other people that probably like to do that. But the truth of the matter is that the videos don't really perform, and they do hurt my channel growth. So that is one reason. That's basically why I'm doing what I'm doing with them. Hi Nick, want to sell me your pariahs? No, I don't. I want more pariahs. I want to sell them. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I've been slacking and watching a lot going on. Found out mum-in-law has cancer. Oh dear, sorry to hear that. My dog passed away. Oh, nasty. However, my family's doing well. I'll try to check in though. Thank you. That's no problem. I did do. You may be interested. So I know you like Necron Girl. I did a live stream. I think it was 2 weeks ago with Necron Girl. She was actually in the live stream, so that's on the channel if you go a few videos back. But she really enjoyed it, and she wants to do some more. She's very interested in doing some live streams, so that would be cool. Absolutely, yeah. Okay, so I think I am going to end the video here. So if you're not subscribed yet, start now. Hit the IDICBeer icon. And if you want to see some of my other live stream videos, then check out those videos just there. Beam me up.